Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Stories, where today we are going to finish up this tower. Hopefully. Though I do believe there's a bonus thing waiting at the end after you've finished it the first time and then go back and finish it again. But we'll save that for another episode. Ooh, yay, a high-rank monoblos. I needed to fight one of those for a sub-quest. I say a high-rank monoblos, but really that's the only kind of monoblos. Gonna go ahead and use some Thunder Double Fang on here, even though we have no guarantee whatsoever of what a monoblos is going to use at any given time. But we do know that they prefer to use power when they're using anything in particular. So as long as we keep getting lucky, then we've got nothing to fear. Also, I've upgraded this weapon, so it is now fully upgraded. And this monoblos is fully dead. That was a very clean monoblos. Also, I used some stuff to make sure that everyone would get a level up right away. Just the little things. Okay, Dust of Life is just fine. But we still want that Leviathan stem, and we know it's hiding somewhere in this tower. Okay, Gravios. Do we want to use Dynamo for this? I think we might not. But do we really have better? Not really. Actually, yeah. If we can skill seal this thing, that would be good. Oh, these things. Not this thing. These things. Ooh, they're both using things. That's potentially nasty. Let's just go for this one for now. Oh, they're both using power attacks. That's totally fine then. Alright, got skill seal on one. That's good. Now let's see if we can't get a twofer on the skill seal dealie. Okay, we've got probably some kind of heat laser. Yeah. We definitely want to get rid of that. That ignores our defense. Please skill seal it. That's all I'm going to ask you for. Just skill seals. Okay, that's not a skill seal. Please, skill seal it. I'll give you some healing. Just make the skill seal happen. That's all I ask. There we go. And now we don't have much to worry about for a little while. And I guess since we've already been working on this one, we keep working on it. I would hop on it, but I need the health more than Boreas does. So. Alright, now we can go ahead and do some of this action. And I'm going to go power. Nice. Power is the safe move, because they can't use anything that beats power. They can't use speed, rather. So, yeah. Might as well play it safe. So, ooh, that's right. Ground Cyclone is a multi-target thing. That's great. Get to use a level 3 on both targets. And apparently it was actually better on the standing target than the downed one. Because apparently Black Gravios resists ice, and I didn't know it. So, let's go speed. Yeah. Reading this thing like a book. And the fact that we've been able to keep them both skill sealed has been very good for us. It's kept us from getting lasered. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish them both simultaneously. That felt good. Plenty of things. Alright, let's hop back on Dynamo. And what have we here? Alright, that's pretty okay. I did just use all 4 of the ones that I had. And every one of those we get is another 50k XP for one monster. Ah, got a plum daimyo in here. Little odd, but I'll take it. We are going to want to get rid of that Ketcha before it can do a skill seal on us. But we also want to get rid of the crab before it becomes a huge jerk. Because when those things are at low health, they do become huge jerks. And they start just countering everything. I don't like when things counter me, because you can't reduce the damage output of a counter. Yeah, let's just heal ourselves. Let Dynamo do what he's going to do. Nice. Always great to get 2 turns of Pero efficacy. Alright, let's... this might get rid of the Hermitar just as is. Yep, there it goes. So now we don't got to deal with it being a jerk. And now we're getting power sealed because Ketcha... So I guess let's use tech. Now let's use speed, why not? And power. And this ought to get rid of that monkey. Yep. Also, I gave Garnet nutriments, because you can do that. So she has got 20 more defense than she had before. So that'll at least make her a little less squishy. It's not a huge difference, but it is a difference. Like, yeah, we would only be at 242. It's almost 10% better. And what do we get? Fanged Beast Stim. After Fanged Wyvern Stim. And mind you, this is before they make Rajang available as a rideable monster. I feel like they probably should have reversed those. Ooh, Nargacuga. I need Nargacuga parts. I don't remember what for, but I need them. Oh, why's it gotta start with power? Those things use speed so often. Also, we probably want to get rid of the Tigrex first in this case. But I guess it's using Stone Toss, so that's a thing. Spike Bomb is nasty. But dash combo is really what I'm afraid of here. So... Well, I guess you can use Poison Spit for now, even though it's already poisoned. Hopefully the Stone Toss doesn't choose us. Okay, good. Spread Shock Breath is good. Use that. That's a good plan. Nice. Wow, Stone Toss just is not hitting us. and I'm okay with that. Thank goodness Tigrex wasn't using dash combo right here. Alright, let's get rid of the Tigrex before it starts, or before it keeps using multiple things per round. We probably could have done some significant damage to the Narga, but getting rid of the Tigrex is probably in our better interest. Or rather, more in our interest. Nope. Guessed wrong. Ow! Not full heals anymore. We've leveled up too much. I'll take another power clash. That's totally fine. So this ought to be lethal. Oh, sure. Get in your final tail smash. And a speed attack? You jerk. Okay. Interesting to see some monsties already getting past level 80. Poor Dynamo getting left behind by Boreas. But that's what happens when you got slow growth versus reg growth. Poor Warhead's going real slow, though. Started below Dynamo, and he's going to be below Dynamo until they both hit 99. Okay. What do we get? Seriously? This high up, they give us an herbivore stim? What are you expecting us to use that on? That you put it later than the freaking bird wyvern stim. And Fang Beast. Ooh, 3. Okay, here we definitely want spread shock breath. And go fast, please. That's about all I can do. Yeah! Got them all. Hooray for levels. That's very nice. A lot of Felvine. And what have we here? Okay. Not bad for all the basically no effort we just put in. All right, Barioth. That'll be interesting. Might be a better idea to swap to Aeolus for the tech. Or we could swap to Warhead for the fire. But then we wouldn't... We'd be very susceptible to these two who both use speed attacks. It's hard to say who I want to get rid of first. Like, they're both bad. Glacial Agnactor does more spread damage. Barioth does more skill seal. But I guess we're going for Barioth because that's what Dynamo's going for, so... Thankfully, we can't be skill sealed. Dynamo can, but we can't. And I just need to do some healing right here, because otherwise we're going to get torn apart pretty easy. And as long as it doesn't look like it's going to result in anything bad, we'll just let Dynamo do what he's got to do. He does tend to make pretty okay choices. And looks like he could use the health now. So we should be able to hop on him next turn. Here we go. So I'm going to guess that speed is incoming. Oh! I have guessed wrong. Well, let's just go ahead and loose this then. Get some pretty heavy damage. Not as heavy as I would have liked, but pretty heavy. Heavy enough. Kind of interesting that the Agnactor hasn't used its underground leapy thingy that hits both targets. I'm trusting you on this one, Dynamo. Oh, you didn't lead me wrong. Good job. Nice. Ground thrust, that's what it is. Though Glacial Agnactor has a ground thrust that hits multiple targets. Ground cross, that's the one. And why did it have to go first? The game clearly wants you to rotate your control stick clockwise for that, which causes me problems because I'm not good at rotating it clockwise, but counterclockwise I can do just fine. And the reason it causes me problems is in PvP, since I'm rotating it counterclockwise, I'm not getting everything counted the way it normally would be. So I usually tend to lose those in PvP, but in PvE it's totally fine. I don't get it. Yeah, I'm just not good at clockwise with the left thumb. Or the right thumb. Counterclockwise works better for me on both thumbs. Don't know why, it's just a thing. Finally! We got the Leviathan stem. We can all go home. Not really, we've got this Bracky to take care of. And actually, as soon as the Bracky's taken care of, I might be able to upgrade a certain thing that will make me happy. Because I do have another set of armor that has better defense. And it's got great skills, but you need to be using it with a blast weapon if you really want to get the most out of it. And it's Excello armor. There's no real need for me to dance around it here. Oh, dang it. Neither one's targeting him specifically with an attack. Because against Bracky, Thunder Double Fang will do wonders because it uses mostly power, and against Seregios, Electrified Impact will do wonders because it mostly uses tech. But I guess we'll compromise and just use Spread Shock Breath. That ought to do fine. And we'll focus on Bracky ourselves because Bracky is nasty. Nice. Okay, let's... Well, I guess we'll let you use tech there. That's fine, I guess. Oh, it was the right choice. Good job. Ha! That's a good para. Yeah, we'll let you just keep using tech, I guess. You can't go wrong using tech on Seregios. Ooh. That's not good, getting that bleed. Tell you what, we want you... Okay, neither one of them is targeting you directly, but let's use Spread Shock Breath. And I'll go ahead and heal you up. Yeah, the way bleed works in this game is it increases the damage of the next attack you take, which is very nasty. Especially when they use their strongest stuff. All right, yeah, let's use Thunder Double Fang there. That'll probably be our best bet, and I'll use power here. Excellent. Okay, Brachy's not targeting you specifically, but let's use Electrified Impact. It's a little safer. Is Brachy targeting me? Not specifically. So let's just go ahead and heal up a little here. Nice. I'd rather get the Brachy gone, but I mean, yeah, let's use this. Nice compromise. Brachy's not targeting me specifically. As much as I'd love to hit Seregios myself, I think I'll be better off if I use this. Ooh, that counter. That's right, when Brachy's raging, it counters like everything. Okay. Power is usually the right choice against Seregios. Let's follow that up. Oh good, Brachy's using Slime Charge rather than attacking. That's fine by me. Some free damage and, I guess, kinship. Not that we needed the kinship. Okay, so that'll get rid of the Blast Blight. Brachy is targeting us directly, but not with anything too important. Seregios is gone. I wanted Brachy gone first, but I'll take what I can get. That counter, though, it's nasty. Okay, he's almost dead. That's good for us. The counter isn't. It's a good thing I won that head-to-head. Got to give Dynamo that 1 HP there. And there we go. Please give me lots of Brachy parts, or at least 10 points worth. That's really all I need. Actually, I want more than 10 points, but at least 10 points, please. Okay, that looks like at least 10 points to me, considering each pounder is worth 3 points and each carapace is worth 1. Excellent. And now, it's time for some sugar pod donuts. Because we were a little bit low on health there. So, floor 48 and floor 49, I believe, have got Kushala and a Teo on them, if I'm not mistaken. If my memory serves. Nope, that's a Joe. Okay. I'm fine with this, actually. I don't mind not having to fight Kushi and Teo. Though, just watch them put them both together for some reason. That would suck. But, hey, we've got a head-to-head with speed against Devil Joe. I think this is going to be a double attack right here. What do you know? Joe using power. Who would have guessed? Joe is actually the easier of these two monsters to bring down, in my opinion. Especially if you've got an Ivory Laggy, because what do you know? It's using power. Thunder Double Fang tears it apart. You may have noticed that I just did like 1,500 damage to it with one move. Okay, it's probably using Pump Up, but just in case it's using Spread Dragon Breath. Okay, I'll take free damage. So this actually, or no, let's go ahead and use one more. Oh, it's using tech? What a jerk. Either way, this should get rid of the Joe. honestly should have just used it from the start. So now we've just got the Zinogre to deal with. It's not going to be too hard. It just takes a little more effort than Joe. And we'll go ahead and let that Thunder Double Fang happen. $13.23 damage on a neutral head-to-head is not bad. Ooh, it's using repeated Dragon Strike on me. That's going to get nasty. Yeah, let's just use Thunderous Blast. And there we go. I like when things are weak to thunder. Makes Dynamo just that much better. We'll just go ahead and give one donut to Dynamo, because whatever's on the next floor is not going to be something nice. And of course they give you a Flying Wyvern stim way at the end. It's Flying Wyvern... Oh, no. Flying Wyverns are the most common. Actually... It's weak to ice, and it uses power more than anything else. So Boreas could actually be really good here. And also Skill Seal would be a huge help. Oh, and of course there's also an Ivory Laggy just hanging out next to it. That makes sense, I guess. Hang on. Okay, they're both going for Garnet or else doing spread stuff. But if we can Skill Seal the Rajang, that would... Oh, they're both doing stuff. Well, I'm going to go ahead and use this right now, just as a precaution. Ow. Good, got the Skill Seal. We also want to Skill Seal the other one, though, because... if we don't, we could come up with issues. So let's go ahead and use that. I'm going to go ahead and Mega Potion myself. Excellent. Got Skill Seal on both of them. So now we're actually pretty able to use Dynamo for a little bit. Because here we can use Thunder Double Fang. Well, I guess Thunder Double Fang isn't a great idea, but yeah, you just use your power attack. That's fine. I think it's probably safer if I go for the Laggy, huh? I don't know why I used Tech. Tech is not going to win against any of Laggy's base attacks. It's going to lose against its favored one. Yeah, let's go ahead and swap you back out. Tartarus? No, Dragon doesn't do anything to Rajang. Warhead. I don't like the look of you using Tech on a Rajang. Ooh. Synergy. Use Tech Seal on the Laggy, and then it'll only use power. I like the sound of that. Especially if we can get the Tech Seal to go before its Tech attack does. Yeah! So now the Laggy is going to only use power. Which means we can just Flame Fang that thing right there. And I'll go ahead and just use speed here. Yeah, this can work. go ahead and hop on. This will be good for us because we know that... Whoa, the skill seal is... Or tech seal's over. Dang it. If it wasn't over, then we could have just gotten free level ups. No! I wanted free level ups. Oh, the skill seal's over on both of them. That's bad. We want skill seal. We want it pretty badly. But especially on Rajang. So let's go ahead and just toss this here, because that way we get our heart back. Good. Getting that tech seal right away, or skill seal rather, is great. And now let's see if we can get it right away on the laggy. I'll go ahead and use a potion on myself. Nope. Oh, thank you for this kinship. Needed that, or we weren't going to be able to text or skill seal you. And we very much want you skill sealed, even though you're almost dead. Skill seal is good. Skill seal is a good status, and I like it. Ow. Yeah, sure, Ice Cyclone works. Please go first. Okay, you didn't. Okay, the laggy's dead, so it doesn't matter that it's not skill sealed. Rajang's going for my face. And I think... Or no, because it's going to move more than once per turn. So even if I do guess correctly, it's not going to get a knockdown, which means it can still murder me. So I'd better just use this. Ow. Okay, well, I guess we would have been fine then. How about some of this? Ha! And now we can actually go ahead and use this so that he doesn't have to deal with his para anymore. And yeah, let's go ahead and Ice Cyclone it while it's in that. Or Ground Cyclone. I'm sorry. Completely different thing. Okay, Ice Cyclone is perfectly acceptable. Ow. Okay, how about we use Icicle Fang, huh? That ought to do fine unless it chooses Tech Attack, which it can. But thankfully it didn't. Okay, I guess it did, just not first. Thank goodness we went first. Ooh, excellent. Using a knockdown Ground Cyclone is very nice. And there goes the Jang. Good, good, good. The fact that they put an Ivory Laggy with it is a little nasty. But hey, we got plenty of stuff. I'm totally down for that. Ooh, we had a nerve. Okay, everyone's at full health. We are at full hearts. Right? Yeah. Okay, that's good because what's on the next floor is quite nasty. Yay, a commendation. I need more of those. Like, lots more, but more, please. Okay, time for nastiness. Like, really super nastiness. Suddenly 2 shadows. It was nice of them to coordinate their positions so that their shadows overlapped until they were ready to surprise us like that, wasn't it? Okay, so she counters speed. Unless, of course, she's using power. But we've got some choices to make here. And one of those choices I'm going to make is use a Moxie Gem right now. Just in case we lose all of our hearts. Because it is a possibility. Okay. You can go ahead and use your Poison Spit. I'll heal us up. Because right now, we are just trying to build up some kinship so that we can make use of it. Okay, using power on Rathian is probably a bad idea. Do I want to use Poison Spit? I mean, it's cheaper. But she counters speed. If she's not using power, this could be bad. But I'm going to go for it. And in the meantime, let's toss a Mega Potion that way. And hey, she's using power. That's great. That means we get to win this, and we've got full kinship. Which means Fire Blight's gone, Poison is gone, and neither one of them is attacking us directly, but they're both attacking, so let's just go ahead and use power. Okay, he's attacking us directly, but I think we're better off just using Thunderous Blast. Okay, it would have been better if we went first. Because if we went first, it would have prevented both of their attacks. Which is definitely the thing that I would have preferred to have had happen. But it's okay. We're alive. She's getting pretty close to dead. And as soon as she's gone, we're going to have a much easier time. So let's go ahead and Thunder Double Fang. Or... dang it. Fine, just use your Poison Spit. That's fine. Dust of Life, please. Health is good, and I like it. Okay, Spread Shock Breath. That's a great choice. She's using Lunar Cry, getting rid of all of our 0 buffs. Got her paralyzed. That's great. And this will fill up our kinship. So we can go ahead and hop on. And let's just go ahead and use some power here. So close. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use this on him, because, yeah, we got to go first, which means that that round is over. And now, if we just... Ooh. Dynamo's going to lose that, but if we can hit Rathian, at least she'll be dead. Excellent. Oh boy, Wyvern King Dank E. Yeah, that's why Wyvern King Dance is painful. And that's why Silver Rathalos is super good to use as a Monstie. Because it gets that, and it's super nasty. It's a little overpowered. Okay, you using Tech is fine for now. Since he wasn't targeting you. Okay, Thunder Double Fang ought to do just fine. Another Wyvern King Dance? Ew. 277 damage even on a failed head-to-head. Nasty. But this ought to be lethal. And there we go. We have cleared the tower. Got lots of loot, too. So before we go any further, it might end up being a waste, but I don't recall whether we have to go through the tower again or whether it happens the first time, so I'm just preparing for a certain extra surprise just in case. And we'll also be using Vital Essence just to be super safe. It says we cleared it, but I'm pretty sure there's another challenge on the tower at some point. But yeah, we might have to go through it a second time. Looks like we do have to go through it a second time for that other challenge, if it is indeed a thing that happens. But hey, we've cleared the tower, and that's great. Because now we can go back, use a Leviathan stem on Dynamo, and finally have him be filled out with genes. So, rite of channeling, use ritual items. Order, favorite, Dynamo, Leviathan stem. Right there, yes! And then, what's this? I don't know what that is. Unfortunately, we don't have a Thunderscale Jewel, but I do believe I've got a Thunderscale Zenogre with Thunderscale in the right slot. So let's order name. And apparently I do not have such a Zenogre. That's a shame. That's a huge shame. Dang it. Well, I guess we can't complete him just yet. Also, I've still only got the one Kieran, so it's not like I can toss in Thunder Call on any proper slot. That's a crying shame. I want Thunder Call in the top left. It'll be replacing Crit Eye Large, but what are you going to do? Those other things that Dynamo has going on are a little too good to get rid of. And, yeah. Like, I don't want to get rid of that, because that's helping his best attack. And that is helping his ability to go earlier. And can't get rid of that, so no Thunderscale there. That's too good to get rid of, so no Thunderscale there. So Thunderscale has to go here. Because otherwise it'll break the power or speed bingo. And I don't want to break my electric bingo either, so... Well, I guess neither of the things I'm going to put on would break the electric bingo. But either way, these are good things, and I can't get rid of most of them. So we're stuck as we are for now. But hey, at least he's got full slots now. And that is gonna be it for this episode. Join us next time when we start taking on the Labyrinth, or whatever it's called. See you then, friends.